Hi, I'm Larie, and welcome to your 30-minute dumbbell and mini band upper body drop set workout. What you're going to need today is a mini band, and it needs to be very, very light because we will be using it for upper body. At times we will be using this mini band solo, and at other times we're going to be using it with the dumbbells. So again, just make sure it's light and it's flexible. You will also need dumbbells. Now, everyone is different with their dumbbell selection. I have a pair of 20-pound dumbbells and 10-pound dumbbells, and I'm not planning on using 5-pound dumbbells, but plans change. So I also have a lighter pair around just in case I need to drop that weight even more. Then lastly, you will need a mat, and you may want a towel and hydration around as well. Here's today's format. We begin with 5 minutes of warm-up band work. We'll begin in a tabletop position. We will then move on to the main star of our workout, which will be mini band dumbbell drop sets, and then we'll end with a 5-minute band solo burnout. The middle of our workout is our main workout. So we have superset drop sets. So we will perform 2 exercises at a time, and we perform each superset twice. The first round will be 75 seconds each. We will perform with the mini band around our wrists. It's really gonna fire up those delts. And we will perform with a slow, controlled tempo. So 1 count on the concentric and then 3 counts on the eccentric or negative phase. After that first round is up, so we have 2.5 minutes of work, we'll have 15 seconds to recover before we ditch the mini band and perform with dumbbells only. For the second round though, we're gonna cut that time to only 45 seconds each. After the round with no band, we'll get a nice 15-second recovery before moving on to a new superset. Of course, I will always tell you what weight selection I am using, but I may have to change it out mid-set. We never know until we get there. We will also be dropping the weight typically from exercise 1 to 2. So make sure you just have all your dumbbells around. And getting back to what weight selection I'm using, everyone's different with their weight selection. So I want you to find a weight selection that feels challenging but manageable for you, keeping really great form throughout. There's going to be demos in the upper corner of your screen. I'll also verbally cue you to the next exercise as well. So go ahead, grab all your stuff, meet me in a tabletop or quadruped position with the mini band around your wrist, and let's get to work. We begin with ISO bird dog out and in. So make sure your band is around your wrist, above or below your watch if you're wearing one. Come to a tabletop position, nice neutral spine, engage the front of the core. So engage and keep that engagement throughout. So keep the engagement as you breathe through it. Left leg extends long, the hip will want to rotate open, square it down, lift the leg, doesn't matter how high you go, square off the hip even more. Keep that neutral spine, tuck chin, pull high pony. Now we're going to take the right hand down at an angle, back, out to the side, back, up at an angle. So if we were at a clock, we would be going 5 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and then 1 o'clock. All right, so we're just warming up your core, warming up the delts. We begin in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Neutral spine, core engage, out, in, out, in, out, in. And we're just going around in a nice semicircle. In about 10 seconds, we'll switch to the other side. Same exercise, other side. In 3, 2, and 1. Right leg goes long, core stays engaged. Now we're taking the left out and in. So if we were on a clock, it would be 7, 9, and 11. Next up, we have super bands, so we'll come to the belly. In 3, 2, and 1. Come to the belly, pronated grip, so palms face down. Keep the neck neutral. Lift upper body and lower body, and as you do that, I want you to press into the band, really press into it, and then control it down. So bring it up, press into the band, and then bring it down. Try not to lose tension on the way down. So even when we're all the way down, you still have tension on the band.
I'm so good at pretending. Keep on smiling in my tiny bubble. Like a movie without ending. Spending time like it was going backwards. Bruises covering my walls, but they fall down. Diving deeper in the books.
Next up, we have prone behind the head pull aparts. So rest the head onto the mat, lift the band up, pull it behind the head, and then return to center. So it's lift, pull it, bring it back to center. And if your range of motion is limited here, then limit the range of motion. That is perfectly fine. You can just bring it right here and then back to center. Do what works for your body. And you're keeping tension on the band even as you lower. And those delts, those shoulders should really start to burn and fire up. We end this warm-up with swimmers, and I'm laughing because this is a warm-up that burns. So now we have swimmers. Let's take it to a neutral grip. So palms are facing one another, opposite leg, opposite arm, bring it back. Opposite leg, opposite arm, bring it back. Last 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. 30 seconds until we begin our first exercise. It will be with the band. So the first 2 exercises now with the band, slow controlled on the eccentric phase. We have a neutral grip shoulder press. I'll use 20s for those. And then we have a front raise, and I'll be dropping to 10s. And I have my 5s handy just in case. Here we go. Grab your dumbbells. Keep tension on the band throughout. We press it up and then control it down for 3, 2, and 1. Keep the core tight. Make sure the hips aren't driving forward as the dumbbells come up. So I'll show you what I mean. We want to keep it still. We want to keep the core engaged. If you find that your hips are going like that and you have a lot of pressure in your low back, what I want you to do, just lighten the resistance. That's it. Lighten the resistance. Form quality over weight and form and form and quality over quantity and bigger weight selection. So always keep your form locked in. Next up, we have dumbbell front raises. I'll be dropping to 10s. Last rep, last 3, 2, and 1. Drop the weight selection. Now keep tension on the band throughout. So we're right here. Bring it up, control it down for 3, 2, and it burns.
Wherever we go, we're taking control. The future is ours now. The road never ends. It's me and my friends. These are the good times. And I'm feeling like I could go on forever. And I've been running out of air, so let me catch my breath. Feeling I've got's making me crazy. If I'm having a good time, don't you blame me. Yeah, this feeling I've got's making me crazy. Making me crazy. So I'm just gonna drive. I'm just gonna drive.
Last stretch.
I'm just gonna drive.
And recover. Nice work. Okay, now we get to take this mini band off. So same weight, we have a neutral grip shoulder press, normal tempo this round without the mini band. Let's go. Now normal tempo doesn't mean just throw the weights around. You're still controlling it. You control the weights do not control you. Front raises are next. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Drop the weight, and let's rep it out. This time neutral to pronated at the top. Last 3, 2, and 1. Wow. All right, band back around the wrist. We have a neutral grip row. I'll be using 20s. We're hinging from the hips. Hips go back. Keep the core tight. Minimal movement in that low back. So bring it down. We're hinging. Core stays tight. Now we drive the dumbbells up. Control it down. So the band is hitting right in between belly button and chest. Everyone's anatomy is different. Slow it down for 3, 2, and 1. Drive up 1, control it, 3, 2, and 1. Next up, we have bicep curls in a neutral grip. I'll be dropping to 10 pounds in 3, 2, and 1. Wow. Grab that weight selection, tension on the band throughout, and now we're curling. Slow down that eccentric. Drive it up. 3, 2, and 1. And if you don't want to place the band around your wrist, you can always just place the band right around the dumbbells themselves.
Let's go.
Last rep. And recover. Wow, that mini band really fires it up. All right, mini band off to the side. Neutral grip row is next. I'm going to show you a different view this time. Neutral spine, core stays tight. Grab your dumbbells. So we hinge, core stays tight, and now let's drive it up.
Let's go.
Bicep curls are next, a couple more reps. Last 3, 2, and 1. Bicep curls, neutral grip, normal tempo. Last 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, next up, banded tricep extensions. So I'll be using 10s. Wow, sorry about that. For that, band around the wrist. I'm gonna have those 5s just in sight, just in case. Just in case. So dumbbells go up, tension into the band, control it for 3, 2, 1. Drive it up. 3, 2, 1. Drive it up. We got this 10 more seconds, and then we ditch the dumbbells. We come to a high plank position. We have body weight push-ups next. In 3, 2, wow, and 1. Set those dumbbells down. Let's come to our high plank position first. Get set, wide base, wide stance. Front of the core stays tight. Now we take it down for 3, 2, 1, up 4. 3, 2, 1, up 4. Now your first option or modification will be to come down off the knees and then come up on the knees. Second modification, stay on the knees throughout. Last 3, 2, and 1. Wow. Okay. Mini band off to the side. Tricep extensions are next. 45 seconds, y'all. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Last 3, 2, and 1. Push-ups, body weight only. So let's come to our high plank, normal tempo. Keep those options in mind. You can always drive up on the knees. You can also perform on the knees as well. Last 3, 2, and 1. When the concentric portion becomes a 3 or 5 count, that's when we know that things are getting real. Okay, final superset of the day. We have a pronated row. I'm going to be using 10s for these because it's going to be a little bit more challenging with our grip and the position of the band. So palms face in. Now we rip the dumbbells apart. Elbows are flaring wide. Control it for 3, 2, and 1. So elbows flare out to the side, squeeze, control for 3, 2, 1. Now this is targeting, compared to the neutral grip row that we did earlier, that was targeting more of the lats, mid portion of the back. This is targeting more of your upper back. Keep that neutral spine throughout. Try not to let the spine curve into that C. Neutral, you're getting support from the front of the core. Curl to a press is next. We'll keep a neutral grip throughout in 3, 2, and 1. Stand it on up. Neutral grip. Now we're combining the 2 that we've done earlier. Curl, press. Now control for 3, 2, 1. Control again for 3, 2, and 1. So curl, press, control, and press into the band. Press into the band. Nice. Control it again. And as I stated earlier, if this feels weird, if the band gets just really close to your face or your body throughout, what you can do is put the band directly onto the dumbbell. So right where my thumb is, that's where you can put the band. And that'll just give you a little bit more room. Last rep and recover. All right, ditch the mini band for now. We will come back to it during our burnout. Coming up shortly, pronated row, normal tempo, but control it, all right? Core stays tight, hinge it back, and let's go, 45 seconds. Curl to a press is next. We're going to do a supinated curl to an Arnold press now. Supinated grip, curl it, flip it, control it down. Supinated curl, flip the grip, flip it back, control it down. 10 seconds and we're done with these dumbbells. We get a 30-second recovery after this. Last 3, 2, and 1. Done with the dumbbells. Grab a drink of water and then grab your band next. Or recover. You don't have to hydrate. The hydration is good. All right. Wow. Now we have a lateral raise, 1 to a quarter rep. We'll do the right side first. You can grab it with the thumb, place it around your wrist, do what works for you. Anchor it with the left. We bring it to the top and then quarter rep. I'm gonna grab with my thumb just because I like it better. Neither is superior, just find what feels better for you. I want you to really feel it in the outer portion of your delt, your shoulder. So try to keep your trap, your upper trap down. The tendency is to want to do this, and then it's like all upper traps. We're really trying to target this right here. So keep the band a little in front of the body, and that'll help keep the trap down, upper trap down, and bias the outer portion of your delt. Sometimes just closing the eyes and then feeling the muscle work can really just ignite that mind-muscle connection. In 5 seconds, we switch to the other side. In 3, 2, and 1. Anchor with one side, your right, and then left goes up. Next up, we have face pulls. I'll be grabbing the band with both thumbs. In 3, 2, and 1. Grab the band right around your forehead, and then I want you to pull it down. So it's a high to low pull. So pull it down. You're gonna feel this in the back of the delts, upper back, pull and squeeze. If this is uncomfortable on your thumbs, remember you can always place the band around your wrist. Totally up to you. It's starting to burn. Next up, we have alternating X pulls. So keep the position of the band. Here we go. We're just going to rotate. Now we rotate and we pull one side, bring it up, other side. And you could really feel that rib on the same side start to come down. Keep the rib cage stacked over your pelvis throughout. Inhale. Exhale, pull. And you're not just pulling the bottom arm. I mean, you are pulling the bottom arm, but I want you to pull the top arm as well. So both are pulling. You'll notice more of a pull in the lower than the upper, but we're doing both. 30 more seconds here, y'all. Then it's our final exercise of the day. Next up, place the mini band around your wrist, above or below your watch. We have lateral raise partials. In 3, 2, and 1. Band goes right around the wrist. Everyone's band is different, so take it as high as you can go without it rolling up on you, and then bring it down. So up and squeeze, bring it down. And if your band is super heavy and you can only bring it right here, that is totally fine. You're still working the same muscle group. Doesn't mean that you can't take it out to here. It just means that your band is super heavy. Here we go. We're going to speed up that tempo in 3, 2, and 1. Rep it out. I know it's burning. I'm right there with you. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. We hold, ISO hold in 3, 2, and 1. Just hold 15 seconds and we are done. Don't lose that tension. Come on, press into it 1 more inch. We're going to lower slow in 3, 2, 1, 5 count, lower 5, 4, 3, 2, and we are done. Bye. Bye, band. All right, let's stretch it out, shall we? Inhale up. Wow. I want you to grab a hold of one wrist, little side bend up and over, stretching out the side body. You can cross over if you want, kind of intensify the stretch. Draw shoulder blade back, side reach a little more. Wow. Inhale up to center. Now let's take that tricep and give it a stretch as well. Let's hit the other side. Inhale up. And if you want some more stretching after this, I will link some additional stretching videos below, ranging anywhere from 10 minutes to 20 minutes. Inhale up. They're very focused. So low back, upper body, mid back region, upper back region, neck and shoulders. We hit it all. All right. If you have a wall nearby, I want you to grab the wall. If not, perform the same thing on the mat, but you're lying on your belly. Let's just open up. So find a wall. Sorry, I did not say have a wall around, but you can do the same exact thing that I'm doing on the mat. If you're doing it on a wall, just make sure you're not going away from the wall. Really press into the wall. And if you want more of a stretch, try that out. Press into the wall. You can do this on a doorway as well. Kind of open up. Feels amazing. All right, let's hit the other side, y'all, and then we're going to be on our way. Wow. Quick, short workout. That was just under 30 minutes, 29 minutes according to my clock. And now I feel nice and strong and ready to take on the day. So I hope you feel that way as well. These workouts are designed to make you feel good. All right, y'all, nice work today. Inhale up. Exhale, open. Let's do that one more time. Inhale up because it feels so good. And exhale, open. As long as you tried your best today, that is what matters most. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. Your love and support means the absolute world to me. So thank you so much for doing that, taking the time to do that. It doesn't go unnoticed. So I really, really appreciate it. Be sure to tag me in your posts and stories on IG at Larie Midkiff. I love to see them. Facebook Fit by Larie. And most importantly, y'all, just remember, you rock. Have an amazing rest of the day.